This is the Bully of the Mountain, a level created by the Boogeyman for the KLDC X contest. Down at the bottom of this mountain, we jumped off of a giant spring. That lets us just keep floating upwards forever until we bump our heads. And my goal is to get to the top of the mountain, so I need to avoid everything that would stop me. As usual, Baby Yoshi is hungry and needs to eat 5 things to grow up into an adult, and we need his special set of skills, having a tongue, to hit the on-off switches to let us past. Generally speaking, when you see boost blocks, you usually want to avoid them, but there are some that we need to use to get across the screen quickly. Yoshi wasn't allowed past that point. He turns into a cape, which we still use to hit on-off blocks. Now we're up here at the very top, and we've got to bounce off of exactly 1 bullet. And over here at the far right, we find the Bully of the Mountain. We spent a lot of time in the first half of the level making sure we were able to get up to the top and meet the Bully of the Mountain. I guess what goes up must come down. Touching one of these green beans would take my spin jump away. Okay, I'm sure I don't want to lose my spin jump. Yeah. And we're using these stationary spiny eggs to jump around and hit the on-off blocks to let me keep going down. They change color to show how many bounces they have left on them. Green for 3, 2 for blue, and 1 for pink. I'm doing most of this section on a blind read, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. This is amazing. Vertical levels are really hard to indicate, but we've got just the right amount and position of coins, so I know what to do. Hold jump, you got it. We're spinning through all these blocks to make a path for the jumping chuck. We're gonna follow him down and then bounce off of him. Oh my god, this is so good. We made it back down to the ground safely now, and our last order of business is to get revenge on the bully. Get wrecked, bully. This is Tall Peak, a level from Grandpoo World 3. Here, Mario has the ability to climb and wall jump off of walls. This is especially useful to get this throw block up to the top to hit the turn block to go through. As Mario is clinging to the wall, there's a bar that shows up behind him showing how much stamina he has left. If that were to empty out, he would just start sliding down the wall until he hits the bottom. I started that platform moving to the left, and I need to catch it as it's falling to be able to reach the wall. This obstacle right here is what we call a slope muncher. You can't just run underneath it, you have to slide under. Now we also have some red nets up here. They're deadly if you touch them, so we need to use this vertical platform to get around them. Now we're about halfway up a very tall mountain, so there's some traditional mountain enemies for us to avoid, like a fish. This chuck here is 3 obstacles at once. We force him to jump first so he can go underneath, bounce off of him to go over, and then 1 more time to go across. We're gonna have to do a shell jump here because we don't have wall or floor close enough for us to use. And then we have to let this saw out to get over to the left. We have to go underneath it and then use it to get up on top of the wall. Here comes the last trick of the level. We have to ride this Cisco shell over to the right, and then time it so we can spin through it and the other shells. This is Red Eyes and Tears, a level from Rift World 2. We're gonna see a constant layer 2 smashing to the left as I climb up this tower. We're gonna see all the power-ups as we climb, mushrooms, capes, and fire flowers. I had to burn those fish to keep them from hitting me. I needed to keep the fire flower until I touched the skewer. We had P-speed before we jumped there. That let me start flying as soon as I grabbed the feather. I also wanted to note that it's not just the skewer. Surprise! I cut myself off early. I'm back. Did you guys know, by the way, I think I forgot to say anything. I'm wearing the germdove shirt today. I usually push the buttons. Hey Mac. I don't know if Willow's still here. Hi Willow. Hello Emmy. I don't speak Spanish, I'm sorry. Hey, Silly Goose, famous gamer. Thank you very much for the gift, Silly Goose. All right. I'm a little confused why the timed messages apparently haven't been working. I think I'm just gonna reset it back up. Hey, Chance. I was gonna take a picture of my dinner, and then I didn't because I was hungry. And now it's gone. Great, nice jump. You only make puzzle levels? I mean, puzzles take a certain kind of design that I'm not any good at. Yeah, I do too. However, I looked through my logs from today at least, and there's nothing, which is weird. Oops, I should just go up. I had a strange experience with dinner today. It was like too spicy. Too spicy. The sausage that I had was this like jalapeno sausage, which it's not like super hot. It's actually very tasty, but I think I overdid the pepper on my Brussels sprouts. So it was like everything on my plate was too much. And there was nothing that was like cooling it down. I need to think about how I'm doing that. Too much corn in your pot pie? I need to figure out a faster way to do that, or a more reliable way to do this. Because I can just wait, but it takes forever, and I don't want to. I'll tell you, I just normally use the bag of mixed frozen veggies when I do a pot pie. Hello, fish. It is not. This is a Kaizo ROM hack of Super Mario World called Good Old Days 4. Jeez. As a helpful note for new viewers, I do keep the name of the game that I'm playing on the screen at all times. Yeah, that was too much. Hey there, welcome in. So, another note for new viewers. I am currently in the middle of a marathon where I will be playing a marathon that I call germdove's Kaizo Beginnerthon, where I'm going to be playing every single beginner difficulty ROM hack of Super Mario World. Excuse me, every single Kaizo beginner difficulty ROM hack of Super Mario World. And beginner for me meaning casual, intermediate, and advanced. And there are 327 of those by my count. we have done 5 so far. This is going to be a project that lasts for quite a while, actually. Hey, Jock, thank you very much for the heart me. How are you, Jock? Hola. So you can search for troll hacks by they will be tagged troll. There's tags as well. I'm fine with playing troll hacks. They're gonna be a good time. Like, none of those, even the trolliest troll hack is not going to be, like, difficult to play. It'll just be memory at the worst. There's one troll hack that I would want to be afraid of, and that one is not any of the beginner difficulties. And it's the fact that it's not any of the beginner difficulties that makes it scary. It's jumping over it with Super Mario. Because I played some of that one. It was very hard. Okay. First blood. No, 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 no. That's kind of funny. Once the tiny flames in front of the door are gone, you can pass the brooms. 7 rooms will come in a row. Think fast. Okay, this isn't so bad. This first room, at least. Congratulations on being first, Willow. I probably should just run there. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Interesting. I mean, this room is easy peasy. Okay. Hey Bean, how's it going? I didn't mean to go up there that early. Okay, this is fine. Oh no, okay, we're good. I thought that was the only star I was gonna see. Orb, okay. Yes, this is a Kaizo ROM hack. It's Kaizo / standard, so there's some sections that are less Kaizo-y than others. But overall, it has not been easy. Harry Potter's forehead. So this is going to be Sumo Bros with lightning. Or maybe just spawned lightning. The tip of the lightning fire will help you to true destiny. Just sacrifice a sprite. Wait for the death of fire for a free key. Okay, alright. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, there's my sprite. Ooh. Okay, I understand. I understand how the level works. No! I do understand it. I just did it wrong. It all needs to be gone. This is Good Old Days 4. The name of the game is on screen. It is always on screen. Okay, I see what to do. Well, that's a little scary, but we're fine. Give me that dang key. Thank you. One shot. Why was there a... Why was there a blue Koopa? Oh, I see. I see. It was a red herring. I need to... Okay, I think I understand. Why is the game sort of laggy and slow? It is because the Super Nintendo processor is being overloaded since there are too many sprites. There are many levels in this game that are that way. Yeah. Pretty much every level in this hack is making use of sort of odd and esoteric things in Super Mario World. Okay, I see how that works. It wouldn't matter if I did. The point of running a Super Nintendo is that it's a Super Nintendo, so an emulator and an actual Super Nintendo are going to be precisely the same. Yeah, I understand why there's a blue Koopa there now. So, there's so many sprites loaded in that the Sumo Bro is unable to make lightning at the very beginning because there's no more slots for sprites to live in or be created in. Oops. Additionally, certain sprite slots will get stuck to a lightning bolt, or the fire that comes up off of a lightning bolt when sprite slots are full. Just kind of a quirk of how Super Mario World works. I might have needed to throw that fast. Nope, we're good. In the door. And this is a 1-up checkpoint. Having gone past that 1-up spawn position will make it so the next time I load in, there's this door here, which is where I need to go to continue. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. So now that I have this, do I break this? No, I don't break that. I can get up onto the other block. And I think there's going to be a P-switch door. Yeah, that was right where I expected it to be. I just wasn't thinking about the block underneath me. Oh! I thought I was still in the shell room. Mistimed it. I was a little bit early. The block appeared on top of me and pushed me over to the left. I don't know how I died there. I guess I was inside of the fire. Do I have to break the upper block? Yes. If I do not do that thing, the red block will not be in a position where I can enter the door off of it. It would be too high. Hey, Rizzle Doozle. How are you? Thank you for the floating heart. Uh-oh. I need to hit the P-switch at a different time. It's related to how the game functions when there's too many sprites loaded in. Super Mario World has a lot of kind of weird things that happen because of optimizations they were doing for a new console. There we go. Orb! Alright. That was, actually really cool. I've seen a couple levels that make use of that kind of glitch before. Or maybe just one in Poop Jump. Ignis Patus. Old version. The flames of this forest are very hot and kill instantly. Try not to touch them. Spin jumps also kill. And of course, shoutouts to Agent Q, which was a VLDC 9 thing? Okay, so when it says spin jumps kill... Okay, I see. I am on an invisible Yoshi right now. That was not what I had expected. Chris, thank you very much for the Go Popular. Okay, getting hit from that fire caused me to dismount the invisible Yoshi I was on, which warps me up to the Y coordinate where I had boarded invisible Yoshi from. This hack does do very cool things. I'm sure you're going to hear me complain about it in the very near future. It does some things that I really wish that it wouldn't. Such as being a stickler for using the graphics that were originally assigned to specific tiles, regardless of how they look or what tile set is being used. Yes, like the mini thwomp chains. Which, I mean, that's fine. I think everybody knows what that is. But then you've got stuff like the... I'll point some out when we see them. I believe that's a 1F0 that the Sparky settled on right there. I might already be dead. Ah. Well, my motto is, if it's completely unreadable, and it is a very simple thing to change, you should change that thing, because it's unreadable. Like, nobody's getting confused by the garbage graphic for the thwimp that's on the rotating platform. In the door? They're actually super generous coins. No, I can't wait under that. So this is supposed to be raw max that would be approachable for a beginner. This one is not. Like, far and away, it's not. Beyond what you have to do platforming-wise, I kind of feel like this whole hack requires a lot of knowledge about Super Mario World. Just kind of to understand what's happening and what you need to do. Not so much this level. It did give a warning saying that spin jumps would kill you. So it's not like a surprise when you die. But there's been some pretty esoteric stuff. Need to wait. There you go, Sam. Okay. So, my definition of beginner might not be the same as everybody else's. I'm counting hacks that are advanced as beginner. I don't think that this hack should be labeled as advanced. It's, probably more correctly expert. And it has a lot of exits in it as well. Oops. Your Pizza Hut takeout experience? How'd that go? Hi there, Daryl. No, spin jumping is not allowed. At the beginning of the level, you board an invisible Yoshi, and whenever you dismount an invisible Yoshi, it upwarps you to, or I guess it warps you to the Y position of where you boarded that invisible Yoshi from. So I'm actually not dying when I get hit by something. I am warping into a wall, which is the thing that kills me. smwcentral.net. I have a recently posted short, which is a tutorial on how to get Super Mario World ROM hacks. Me taking damage is doing precisely the same thing as me trying to hit the spin jump button would. Yeah, so 2 Kaizo 2 Learn was that tutorial hack that we played on, what is that, Wednesday? Saturday, Friday, Thursday, yeah, Wednesday. That is intermediate. Celery and Oops All Fortresses that we did Wednesday and Thursday. Those are both casual. And that Toad's Kaizo World 2 was advanced. So I had a pizza story one time where I did an online order and went to it was a Papa John's. Went to the store to pick it up and was told that I had already picked it up. Which means that somebody came in and just said, I have an online order, and they handed them my pizza. That was already paid for by me. I need to do an earlier jump. And I had to wait for them to remake my pizza. But I did get a free brownie out of it. Cookie pizza? Some kind of dessert. I should have gotten hit there. Up? Oh. Damn. They were just like, sorry? You should complain to Pizza Hut. That's not always my advice, but you should complain to Pizza Hut. That's the kind of thing that they'll try and at least do something. And not let a franchise waste 25 minutes of your time. Oops. Hi, the Finn the Human. False curbsides? That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me one bit, actually. Wow, Little Caesars thought you were trying to pull a fast one? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. I am not a complainer. I don't know if you noticed me daring anyone to disagree with that. But that is the perfect time to complain. Okay. 1-up checkpoint? Nope. We win. Orb. Yeah, I mean, there needs to be some kind of verification of if you paid for a thing and go to pick up that thing, they shouldn't just hand it to you, hand it to someone else. I think most places normally ask for like a name, but people being lax about that is how that happens. Ty, thank you very much for the GGs. Yeah. They undercooked the pizza that they had to remake? Oh, that's such a disaster. Old teleportation escalator mall. Okay, so fireball teleportation maybe? Yeah, sure is. Can I call it or can I call it? Wow. There was one time I remember going to Cheesecake Factory and like I had to wait, oops, maybe at most like 25 minutes to get my food, which I thought was not that bad of a wait, and they were like tripping over themselves with how much they were apologizing for how long I had to wait. I wasn't even planning to get cheesecake. No, Cheesecake Factory was great.
Nothing beats a Gen 7
Hi, Dash. Was the food good? Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a bad experience with Cheesecake Factory.
159 pounds off for a family of 97.
A big family. $200 gift card from Chili's Corporate. Let's go. But then you had to eat Chili's. Yeah, so I saw this TikTok video that was like, despite how absolutely massive their menu is, Cheesecake Factory actually makes everything in-house. So the Pokey is getting hit by the fire flower. That's a whistling Chuck, so he's not going anywhere. I need the mushroom, so I'm not able to jump past him. This has to be used for something. I just... Oh. We're gonna slide kill the Pokey. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's not. There's nothing I can do to fix it. That's a result of the PS4 controller getting unplugged. The moving thing under the red block, that is an escalator. How many hacks so far? In my title not update, 5 of 327. We've been on this one for a few days. You might be able to see why. H. I don't want to duck. Beginner. I mean, it's listed as advanced. It's wrong. Okay, I see what to do. Okay. Oh boy. Calm down. Only 2 shots are enough. No, the rating system's fine. Orb! Hey, we've made good progress today. Really good progress. Sassy pencil woods. Oh boy, pencils. Yeah. You can pass through the middle of the wooden spikes standing side by side. Yep. You just have to hit the gap. Okay, I need to do completely different timing there. They need to actually be next to each other. Yeah, pencils. I'm really glad that that's a vanilla Bowser statue that shoots on a global timer. That makes me very happy. Yeah, Dash is good, people. Don't tell him I said that. I guess the only thing I can hold against Dash, oops, is his use of flying disco shells and re-grab gaps that are too small. But you could measurably improve by changing these small things. I wall clipped. Yo, Super Mike with a 13-month resub. Thank you very much, Super Mike. It's almost a year. Congratulations on your access to those lovely emotes. You are now entitled to submit a game for me to play on Thursday night. And you can use text-to-speech by prepending a message with a tilde. It's even worse than invisible hitbox. Like... it reaches out like a tile and a half to grab you from the side, and it pulls you in. I should look up what the contest level I played from OE06 was. It might have been actually a SMB2 level. Aw, that's a shame, Super Mike. How's that job going? Still not too bad? I think you were just doing like orientation the last time I had asked you. They were teaching you how to use task tools, right? Sorry, that's a funny joke to me at least. Is the pit operation you can do? License? Certification? There was a level in Poop Jump. Well, there were a couple levels in Poop Jump where you had to get between pencil hitboxes like that. And one of them was mandatory and the other wasn't. And I did the one that was mandatory. Actually, it was one of the rooms in the final castle that was optional. I am at 32 exits. So when I play this on Monday, it should be the last time I play it. Out of 42, yeah. H. They are also magnetic. Oh boy, are they ever. As if you hadn't seen... As if you hadn't seen the pencils before that very moment. This stings. This really stings. Okay, that's much better. They were like all misaligned. I should have stopped. Hey there, welcome in. I'm trying to get as late a jump as I possibly can there. I probably don't need to wait quite so long as I think, though. I swear. I need to not be mashing. Okay, that works. I'm actually kind of surprised that it does. There is nothing I can do to fix it. It will come and go on its own, and there is nothing I can do to fix it. I realize this. That was because of absolutely nothing that I did. It comes and goes on its own. And there's nothing I can do to fix it. It is a result of the flimsy USB connector on the PlayStation 4 controller. It is Kaizo, yes. I am doing a marathon that will take quite a long time, where I'm playing every single beginner difficulty Kaizo ROM hack of Super Mario World. And beginner to me is intermediate, casual, and advanced difficulties. This is in the advanced difficulties. Yes, so it is a relatively recent PS4 controller that I'm using. If you drop it one time, it starts having problems not being connected. And with the cat that I have, dropping it one time is an inevitability. Just about the only thing that I can measurably do to try and mitigate it is to hold it very, very still. Thank you. Oh, no. I hate this. Wow, that's rude! The P-switch blocks. Ah, boy. Yeah, I don't have a soldering iron. What I would like to do would be to put a USB-C connector in there instead, because that would be much less fragile. That would require me removing some plastic as well. Ghost Pepper Forest Gang. Thank you for the GGs. Try to survive until the off-screen Big Boo boss dies. The level ends quickly when the Big Boo boss dies off-screen, so hurry up to enter the door. Two. God dang, they're not kidding. Hot glue, no. Hot glue is not a method of securing any kind of electronics together. One. Two. Three. H. Oh my god. Right, but hot glue is not an acceptable method of connecting a cord to a socket because your connection can't be guaranteed, and then you'd have to remove the hot glue. Hey NP, it's going just fine. I guess I'm just gonna leave that block right where it's at. I guess I'm just gonna leave that shell right where it's at. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Avelio. Thank you so much for the heart me and go popular. Okay. Am I meant to be a mind reader? That shell is definitely despawned. So, does Charles come save me? Is that what's going on? I have no clue. I know it's possible to hit that block, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's try killing the shell. Let's try killing the shell. No, shell can't go with me. The lava there acts as a sprite killer. Hey, games related. You could jump up, and that's what you need to do to beat the level. Because you need to go in the secret exit, which is given to you by the key. But I don't have the key yet. Hey, Hypey. How goes the hack? Well... I'm at that point where I have legitimately no clue how to make any progress. Can you kill the football guy? You can. Is there any end to doing that? Not. Probably not. There's a couple of coins up there that seem suspicious, but I don't know what they could be telling me. Or if they're doing something, what they might accomplish. I could wall clip. Hello there. No. The thing that's really confusing to me is why... Oh. Oh, I might know. I think I know. If this is it, it's gonna be crazy. Hang on. No. Like, that Chuck feels important, the one that dies. I just don't know what you could ever in a million years do with that Chuck. Charging Chucks do not interact with note blocks. They are solid for Charging Chuck and every other sprite. The key is the solution to the end of the level, and probably is not relevant to the middle of the level. There are 3 Chucks, and one dies instantly to the shell. A shell jump did nothing for me. So even if I got the shell in my hand, I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, lava doesn't let you carry shells through. Lava kills all sprites. So, like, the key at the very beginning, where I can hit the block and get the key to be given to me, that kind of feels like it's something. Because that's another sprite that's going to be loaded in. Keys are persistent. Hey, Jessica. How are you tonight? I can make Chuck jump at me, but he doesn't do anything useful over there. Hit the note before the shell kills him? Okay, I'll teleport over there. He spawns in the same location as the shell does, and he dies to that shell. There is no time to save him. Even if you were to be on the far left edge of the screen. You had the best day? That's good to hear. I'm doing okay. There's no message box. Hitting the shell with the note block makes it flip upside down, and I don't think that there's anything that would be relevant about that. There's still a boo boss that's getting hit by stuff. Which I assume just works as a timer. Hey, Sulky Solid, thank you very much. So what do I have available to me? I have a Blarg who doesn't seem very useful. I have a passing Chuck who's kicking footballs at me. And I think even with the right RNG, he's not going to kick a football up to where I can actually use it. There is that charging Chuck right there, who I can make jump at me, but he doesn't jump anywhere useful. I can also kill him, which might lead to something else being spawned in. There might be, but I don't. It's not. I don't think it's going to be a wall clip, like a wall jump. So we're going to the left to make us do something, and then we go back to the right. There's a key and a keyhole for me. I need those. Like the right side of the screen, or the right side of the level is victory. Let's take another look at what it looks like above that wall with the shell. Yes, the right side of the level is victory. You cannot get to the right side of level. There's not space to do them in here. And like, even if there was, I can shell jump in the space that I have when I'm coming through here the first time, but that doesn't do anything for me. No. There's a muncher there to kill you if you go up there early. The answer is not go right at the start and touch the keyhole. You cannot go up and around. You cannot go that way. You will be squished. There is a ceiling up here, and you will be squished to death. I can't bring the key with me, and I know that the key doesn't prevent either the shell or the chuck from spawning. With the auto scroll, you might be able to steal the shell. It would be very difficult and then basically impossible to do anything with. This is Super Mario World. Charge and Chuck is Charge and Chuck. So, the sprites that are dying in the top left, they're hitting a big boo boss. The first two sections of this level just had a big boo boss that killed itself automatically. You had to survive and then get in the door before the level ended. So we're seeing a big boo boss getting hit. You don't understand how the third Chuck is not respawning? He's dead. He's dead. You don't respawn when you're dead. You're just dead. He has been killed. He was killed. There is no more Chuck. No. Note blocks are not a space to clip through. You'd have to wall clip to do anything with it. Why the fuck are you alive? Okay, well, there we go. I see what to do. He was dying because I was making him jump. Hi, Lord Hoyle. So I need to be like way earlier. Okay, I get it. Hey, Hyla, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. We are currently in the midst of doing Germdove's Kaizo Beginnerthon, in which I play every beginner hack of Super Mario World. Beginner to me meaning casual, intermediate, and advanced. We're currently on day 4, and we've beaten 5 hacks, which is a much smaller number than I would have expected. And it's all because of this one. I was under a very tight timer. We just heard the boss boo get hit for the 3rd time. Everything was about to disappear. Gluteus Maximus. Hopefully this is a sliding level. Carmen, thank you very much for the love you so muches. And the rose. Ty, thank you for the GGs. Hey, Turtle Grambo, thanks for the G's. Am I missing where Carmen said something? Oh, it must have been an emote. It is, it's a sliding level. I need to not kill him. Okay. Yo, Ninja Mongoose! Thank you very much for the super GG. And a raid from Electronic Logic. Hey, Logic! What's going on? It's good to see you. What were you playing? I bet it was Kaizo or something. Breakfast Kaizo 2. Ooh, I have not played that. You still suck. Oh, don't say that. I'm not making a golf game. Doggy's making a golf game. I think I might have a prompt for Doggy. Dang it. No, I don't have time to make video games. That's crazy. I spend all my time on playing video games and making videos and stuff. Ugh, okay. Too much, okay. But anyway, we are currently doing my Kaizo Beginnerthon, where I'm playing all of the beginner difficulty Kaizo ROM hacks in Super Mario World. And I mean all of them. The twist is, they're randomly selected, so I never know what I'm gonna get. Oh my god. Thanks, Carmen. I'm actually gonna send Thab a message and see how he feels about me totally biting his tagline. Not that I plan to use it for like any length of time, but I've had somebody that I really look up to tell me that they are disappointed in me because of making something that was too similar to what they had done. I know Thab is going to be okay with it, but I don't want him to be disappointed with me. Am I gonna increase the difficulty after beating these? It depends on how it goes. If it goes extremely well and is very popular, then maybe. Otherwise, I might just return to business as usual. That kind of would be a neat thing to do. Kind of, approaching the beat all ROM hacks goal in a different way than Katoon is. Katoon being the person who comes to mind that has that as a goal. You need to be nice. I don't know who's hissing. Needs to stop. Oh. So slippery. Oh, well, at least Glitchcat and Nyx are gonna beat Ratio's hack, for sure. He called it precision. That's gonna summon, especially Nyx and Glitchcat, and probably Greg. No, Donald hasn't really played precision hacks. Precision 86 has that as its title, but it's not really a precision hack. He does love ratio hacks. And I think that ratio is going to make something that is an approachable precision hack. I'm just saying that there's some real SMW precision sickos out there. Ah, so dinner was... smoked sausage with mashed potatoes, oh my god, and Brussels sprouts. It was really good. The only thing that I'll complain about is that I put too much pepper on the Brussels sprouts. Okay. But they were well cooked. Why? Do I just kill these by sliding? I don't think I do. I guess I do, okay. First the little butt slide, then the big duck slide. Understood. Okay, I can... Shit. I'm already dead. I'm on a P-switch timer. Oh boy. This is definitely the first time I've heard this song in a hack. This is advanced. If you ask me, this belongs in at least expert. There are 6 different difficulties on S&W Central that have Kaizo hacks in them. Casual, intermediate, advanced, and this is in order of their difficulty. Casual, intermediate, advanced, expert, master, and grandmaster. This deserves to be at least expert. It doesn't always have like super difficult platforming in it, but pretty much every level has required a really strong knowledge of S&W. It's a good thing I'm not trying to do every ROM hack on S&W Central. I'm doing every casual, intermediate, and advanced Kaizo ROM hack on S&W Central. That is 327. What do I do with my hands? We have so far completed 5 of them. I expected to be way, way ahead of this number by now, but we've been on this hack for a few days. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh my god. There are 6 exits left? Something like that? No, 7? 8. There are 8 exits left. I should have known better. I should have won there. Well, I would only ever want to do the Kaizo ones. I would refuse to play every standard hack because most of those just aren't my speed. But people have done the undertaking of starting to play every Kaizo ROM hack. It's true. Also, don't call me late for dinner. Oh my god. It's not worth it. I'm gonna keep waiting. Kinda surprised there's not like a one-way there. Yay, I killed the dry bones! That takes away most of the challenge of that section. My fucking god. Mandy. I mean, if you're gonna have an alias, you might as well. Oh, fucking god. That's so irritating. I'm gonna have to go back to waiting. Hey, you know what's not a very fun topic? Trying to guess somebody's name who doesn't have their name publicly available. Huh. It depends on where we are. Do I enjoy endless bouts of 20 questions? No, not really. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. That's so annoying. That dry bones is gonna kill me. Oh my god. could have made that work. Ugh. Why does this one have to suck so bad? I did answer your question when I said, do I enjoy endless rounds of 20 questions? And then I said no. Maybe you missed that. Don't presume to tell me what the fuck to do on my stream. It's my channel. Save state? I do not have access to save states. If I did have access to save states, I would not use them. I did eat all of my veggies though. They were really good. Very peppery. He didn't get any today. Sometimes he will. He's kind of picky. Oops, that was really dumb. I think he would have eaten the Brussels sprouts. He climbed up on my kitchen island and started licking my plate after I was done eating. So there was that. What was funny though is like he has no sense of shame about doing that. Like that's one of the only things he can do that gets him in trouble. And he was sitting in the chair, just kind of staring at me when I came out and investigated the clinking sound that I heard, which could only have been him getting up and licking off the plate. None of the cats are gonna make sounds like that. Yeah. He was looking at me like I was the one that was somewhere I shouldn't be. What the? Oh my god. I had to like pick him up and move him to get him off the chair. One of these days I'm gonna have to figure out how to stop him from getting up there. I don't really have a solution for that. He's very agile. It's just... like, I know how to interact with slopes. But, like, the sort of weird half slopes, they're very unusual. I've never touched those before. And this hack kind of assumes that it'll be second nature. Motherfucker.
How do you think you're doing then?
Hi, Al. Oh, I don't want to scare him. I actively do not want to scare him. He came from a home where he was not treated very well, and he scares very easily. All the soap stuff. Hey, Dark Pixie. I'm doing okay. What emulator do I use that doesn't have save states? I use a Super NT. And if I had access to save states, I would not use them. That's so funny, Mandy. Yeah, save stating is cheating, and I would not cheat. What would be the point? Bro, come on.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
You've always got such funny stories about ass fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so annoying. If that were any other kind of slope, it would be fine. Well, maybe not any other kind, but... Almost got. Oh, God. Okay, I get it. Okay. I kind of thought that I might be able to slide kill them. It does have creative ideas. And then it uses them for evil instead of good. No, so... I think I would enjoy this hack a lot more if... Well, you know what the complaint is. If it wasn't so aggressively vanilla. Things are vanilla in a way that they just don't need to be. Like the 1-up checkpoints. It's a small thing, but it makes no sense to do it in 2024. How do I do this? Is there a way that I can actually stay on this thing? Like, if this was made actually in circa 2009, when these methods were the only way that you had of doing things, not only is that fine, it's really cool because it's cool things that are happening. But like... I don't think that being vanilla for the sake of being vanilla helps anyone or anything. And pretending that Lunar Magic doesn't have the Map 16 editor is just... malfeasance. You did redeem a don't die. It showed up on the screen. I didn't see it get redeemed, but I did see the name on the screen. And yes, I did die. Vanilla means having no modifications to the game's original code. Like, everything in here is possible with just creative use of the level editor. And this creator has taken it a step further, and in addition to not using any additional code for the game, they have not allowed themselves to change any of the graphics for any of the tiles that they're using, which makes them inscrutable when you're looking at them. Can you slide kill them? I don't know. I don't know. So the platform moves because of me standing on a higher spot on the screen than it's like the midway point. The only spot that's high enough for me to actually make the screen scroll is the middle of this little bump right here. I can start sliding from the middle of that little bump, but once I do, it pushes me off of it and the screen will stop scrolling. Thanks, Pie Guy. I have no earthly idea if you can spin kill a pufferfish. I probably should try it. I kind of assumed coming in here that I'd be able to, like, slide up the whole way, but I just don't think that's the case. Yeah, save states are cheating. The game is intended to be played without them, so I will be playing it without them. There is a whole category of hacks that are intended to be played with tools, and I choose not to play them, because I do not want to use tools. Well, I guess we'll never know if I can slide kill them. Ah. You can slide kill them. One up checkpoint. All right. Okay. I think I'm racing the Goomba. And also protecting him. I've already lost. I sure did. Oh boy. Alright. So, what we have here is a contraption. It's a setup where I'm sliding and grabbing onto the vine while I'm still in the sliding state. That is keeping me in the sliding state while I'm on the vine, and I'll stay in slide state even after I jump off of the vine, so long as I'm not pressing left or right while I'm in the air. This allows me to kill these footballs. Oops, I'm dead. Hey, Shadow Cybros, good evening. Oh, I'm gonna have a star at the end. I don't know what is going to allow the Goomba to give me a star at the end, but we'll see. Bane. Small Bane, what are you doing? How does that one work? Vane and Chiad were both on the chair earlier, and somebody got angry and started hissing. Hi. Hi. I have no idea which one it was because I turned around and they were both acting like nothing happened. Wow, that's really rude. That's like exceptionally rude. Must you head bonk the microphone? I don't think you must. Yeah, you think so? Did you want a treat? Are you asking me for a treat? Here. Here. I think she was asking for a treat. They act like I starved them. All right, well, let's look ahead a little bit here. I guess I can up throw the Goomba through that gap, through the lava. I don't know how the end is gonna work. And I say that simply because of the throw blocks down there. I mean, I guess I can duck and grab throw blocks. Oh my god. That was so fucking close. Yikes. That was a long one. That was a very long one. Alright. I don't know how close that was, but that was super close. Ode to Possum for the win. Winter? I think we're just gonna take a quick look at this one. Am I eat canceling? Many sprites that touch his tongue stick there. After that sprite leaves, the sprites that appear on the screen are also teleported there. Okay, If Yoshi falls into the lava after sticking out his tongue, he will remain in the same position. Shoutouts to G-Breeze. Many sprites that touch his tongue stick there. After that sprite leaves, the sprites that appear on the screen are also teleported there. Okay, I see. Yeah, this is very creative. That's cool. That's cool. What? Okay, so like, what are we doing here, guy? Somehow or other, I'm gonna get access to... That block has a P-switch in it. I think I understand what's happening here. Okay, well, I don't want that. The Lakitu is going to be carried down. As the Lakitu is being carried down, he's going to be throwing stuff at me, and it's my job to avoid the stuff that he throws. And also not to touch him. And then once we get down to the bottom, I can do a bounce off of that Lakitu. That's cool! That's cool. Now what do I need a spring for? Oh, okay. Ah! That was cool too! Yeah, well... Oh! 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 Wow! How do I make the baby Yoshi eat those rocks? That's how I make baby Yoshi eat the rocks. No! I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was there. Okay, so... One, two, three, four, five. And then I need to get on the Yoshi. One, two, three, four, because I'm standing on the sprite, the red block, there's a chance that that Yoshi is just gonna stick to me as he falls past me. Okay, all right, we got it. The thing I was saying might happen happened. Oh, that is clever. That is clever. I don't like that I have to go through the other room first, but that's so clever. I think this is my favorite level so far. There was another really cool one. No! That's really good. That's really, really good. I knew I was gonna be too slow there. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen just from the things that were like the pieces of the puzzle that were there. But man, that was cool to see. Thank you. Man, that was good. That was really good. And see, there was nothing that was a nightmare about, like, visually looking at it and figuring out what it was. Yeah, just a peek. Just a peek. Grilled meatball billboards. If the tide disappears, you can't get out of here. Okay. If the tide disappears, you can't get out of here. That's stupid. Yeah, no, that's I would say that one's my favorite level so far. We had another one that just really clicked with me. I think it was yesterday. Back when all my troubles seemed so far away. There's a platform that rides on the water. Okay. I mean, we see what to do here. This level also isn't a nightmare yet. But let's go ahead and stop here. Today's Saturday. That means tomorrow is Sunday. I know how the calendar works. Sunday means we're gonna play our Not Mario game, which is Hollow Knight. So you can look forward to some Hollow Knight and only Hollow Knight tomorrow. No Super Mario World at all. If anyone tells you that it's not Hollow Knight, don't believe them. And then we're gonna come back to this, finish it up on Monday. We can go about the rest of the Beginnerthon. I'm gonna try and put out... Well, tomorrow I'm gonna put out a Mario Maker video. It's gonna be an Endless Expert video. Endless Expert no skip. I had a couple of runs die pretty quickly, and I think I crammed two together into one video. What games do I play off stream? Mario Kart. I play some Mario Kart. Other stuff. Fall Guys. I would really like if people would watch the Expert Endless videos. I tried to get them edited down so it's just like stuff happening and not like having to redo levels or anything. But I'm not like a Mario Maker YouTube person, so I guess that makes sense. I'm also gonna do a lot of work on the 2 Kaizo 2 Learn video. That has just been a lot of editing because there's a lot that needs to go in there. Let's see about rating somebody on Twitch. Let's see who's online. I'm just seeing a couple of funny options. Heck, let's go raid Bunky. Bunky is doing a self-titled quick 72 exit romp through Vengeful Mario. I don't know anything about Vengeful Mario, but it seems unpleasant. Just looking at his stream. Seems unpleasant and long. Bunky is on TikTok as well. I don't know if he's on YouTube, actually. Let me check. If he's on YouTube, I would like to send a redirect on YouTube. That would be an awfully nice thing to do. Bunky. He is live on YouTube right now. Well, what do you know? Alright. If it'll let me redirect to him, we're gonna redirect to him. He might not have that option turned on. Yay, it does. Okay. Well, we'll say hi to him on YouTube as well. Thank you again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here. Hanging out with me makes this a lot better. And I really appreciate all the support. Bye. It's over. Bye. Thanks, Hypey.
It's over!